Jai Hind everyone. Welcome to my YouTube channel, which is Explore Yourself, Banking and General Knowledge, etc. Jai Hind, your daily boost. Tithi, Nakshatra, days of the year, and important birth and death anniversaries of 23rd November 2025, Sunday. Bengali date, 6 অগ্রহায়ণ 1432। Per Benimad of Punjika, today's Tithi is Shukla Tritiya and up to 1655 hours and after that Shukla Chaturthi. Today's Nakshatra is Mula Nakshatra and up to 1809 hours and after that Purvasara Nakshatra. Today is 327th day of the year. There are then 38 days left in 2025. Today is 47th Sunday of 2025. Today is Senkut's Name Festival, Meghalaya. Senkut's Name is a vibrant annual festival celebrated in Meghalaya by the Khasi community to commemorate the formation of the Senk Khasi movement in 1899, which works to preserve and promote the indigenous Khasi religion and cultural identity. Held every year on November 23 in Shillong, the festival brings together thousands of participants dressed in traditional attire, showcasing age-old customs, graceful processions, and spiritual rituals that highlight the Khasi philosophy of honesty, discipline, and respect for nature. It serves as a powerful reminder of cultural pride and unity, reinforcing the values passed down by ancestors and strengthening the community's commitment to safeguarding its heritage for future generations. Today is Fibonacci Day. Fibonacci Day is celebrated every year on November 23 to honor the famous Fibonacci sequence 1, 1, 2, 3, which perfectly matches the date pattern 11/23. This sequence introduced to the Western world by the Italian mathematician Leonardo Fibonacci appears everywhere from nature's spirals in flower petals to art, architecture, and even computer algorithms. The day is all about appreciating how these elegant numbers connect mathematics with the real world, showing the hidden order behind so many natural patterns. It's a fun reminder of how simple numbers can reveal extraordinary beauty and inspire curiosity across science, design, and everyday life. Today is National Espresso Day. National Espresso Day, celebrated on November 23, pays tribute to the rich, bold sort of concentrated of coffee that has become the backbone of countless beloved beverages around the world. This day highlights the invention of the espresso machine in Italy and honors the craft, precision, and passion that go into pulling a perfect shot from the fine grind and tightly packed puck to the smooth crema on top. Whether enjoyed straight, blended into lattes or cappuccinos, or used as a pick-me-up during busy days, espresso represents both artistry and energy, reminding coffee lovers just how much flavor can come from a teeny cup. Today is National Eat a Cranberry Day. National Eat a Cranberry Day, observed on November 23, celebrates the teeny, tart berry that has played an important role in North American culinary and cultural history. This day encourages people to enjoy cranberries in all forms, fresh, dried, juiced, or cooked, while appreciating their health benefits from antioxidants to vitamins that support overall wellness. It also shines a light on the unique harvesting traditions of cranberry bogs, those vibrant red fields that peak in the autumnal season, whether added to festive dishes, tossed into salads, or enjoyed as a simple snack. Cranberries reminds us how something small and tangy can bring a burst of flavor and color to the table. Today is National Cashew Day. National Cashew Day, celebrated on November 23, honors the deliciously creamy and nutritious cashew nut, which actually grows as a seed attached to the cashew apple on tropical trees. This day highlights the nut's journey from its unique carved shell, carefully processed due to natural toxins, to becoming one of the world's favorite snacks and ingredients. Cashews are loved not only for their rich taste but also for their health benefits, offering healthy fats, proteins, and essential minerals. Whether eaten roasted, blended into butter, tossed into curries, or used in dairy-free sauces, cashews add a smooth, satisfying touch to countless dishes, making this day a tasty celebration or a truly versatile nut. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Pyari Chand Mitra, 22nd July 1814 to 23rd November 1883. Pyari Chand Mitra was a pioneering Bengali writer, reformer, and librarian whose landmark novel Alaler Ghorer Dulal revolutionized Bengali literature by introducing the colloquial Chalit Bhasha, earning him enduring recognition as one of the architects of modern Bengali prose. He played an influential role in the Bengal Renaissance, working alongside eminent reformers and contributing articles to leading journals advocating for education, rational thinking, and women's empowerment. As librarian of the Calcutta Public Library, he modernized cataloging and reading practices, which became an important institutional achievement of his career. Mitra was a founding member of the Brahmo Samaj and actively supported progressive social reforms that uplifted the marginalized groups. His essays, novels, and translations enriched Bengali literature and earned him deep respect from contemporary scholars and reformers. Widely honored in literary circles for his linguistic breakthrough and cultural impact, he is remembered as a transformative figure whose contributions laid the foundations for modern Bengali narrative style. His birth anniversary of Mr. Johannes Dietrich van der Waals, 23rd November 1837 to 8th March 1923. Johannes Dietrich van der Waals was a pioneering Dutch physicist whose groundbreaking work on the behavior of real gases and liquids revolutionized modern thermodynamics and physical chemistry. His formulation of the van der Waals equation of state corrected the ideal gas law by accounting for molecular size and intermolecular forces, marking a major leap in understanding matter. In recognition of this achievement, he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1910, one of the highest honors in science. Van der Waals also made historic contributions to the concept of continuity of gaseous and liquid states, establishing a theoretical foundations for critical phenomena. He served as the first professor of physics at the University of Amsterdam, where he built a strong scientific tradition. His influence extended globally, inspiring generations of physicists and chemists. The van der Waals forces, fundamental to molecular interactions, were named in his honor. His work remains central to physics, chemistry, and material science even today, reflecting the timeless relevance of his scientific vision. It is the death anniversary of Sir Jagadish Chandra Bose, 30th November 1858 to 23rd November 1937. Sir Jagadish Chandra Bose was a legendary Indian scientist whose groundbreaking work in wireless communication, plant physiology, and biophysics earned him global admiration, including being knighted by the British government in 1917 and receiving the Companion of the Order of the Indian Empire in 1903. He was the first to demonstrate radio waves scientifically in 1895, predating Marconi, and invented the coherer and crescent receiver, which became crucial in early wireless technology. Bose also pioneered research in plant life with his invention of the frescograph, proving plants respond to external stimuli, a discovery that revolutionized botany. He became the first Indian scientist to receive a patent, though reluctantly, as he believed in open science and was elected a Fellow of the Royal Society in 1920, one of the highest scientific honors. Bose founded the Bose Institute in 1917, one of India's earliest research institutes, which constitutes his scientific legacy. Celebrated as a true polymath, his contributions in physics, biology, and instrumentation firmly established him as a global scientific pioneer whose achievements shaped modern science. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Carl Zellmer Branting, 23rd November 1860 to 24th February 1925. Carl Hazelmer Branting was a pioneering Swedish statesman, journalist, and leader of the Social Democratic Party who became Sweden's first social democratic prime minister, serving three terms and shaping the country's transition toward democracy and social welfare. He played a crucial role in expanding voting rights, strengthening parliamentary governance, and advancing workers' rights, becoming a central figure in Sweden's democratic evolution. Internationally, Branting earned great recognition for his strong advocacy of peace and diplomacy, and in 1921 he was awarded the Nobel Peace Prize, shared with Christian Laws Lange for his contributions to the League of Nations and global conflict resolution. He led Sweden's delegations to the League and worked tirelessly for international cooperation and disarmament. Before entering government, he made a mark as an influential journalist at the newspaper Social Democraten, promoting justice and equality. Widely respected as a visionary reformer, he helped lay the foundations for Sweden's modern welfare state. His legacy endures as one of the most impactful political and peace-building leaders in Scandinavian history. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Nirav Chandra Chaudhary, 23rd November 1897 to 1st August 1999. Nirav Chandra Chaudhary was an eminent Indian writer, historian, and cultural commentator whose masterful command of English and bold intellectual insights earned him global respect, beginning with his iconic work, The Autobiography of an Unknown Indian, which brought him international fame in 1951. His scholarly brilliance was recognized with the Sahitya Akademi Award in 1975 for his cultural study, the continent of Turkey, and he was honored with one of India's highest civilian awards, the Padma Bhushan, in 1990. Internationally, Chaudhary received the Duff Cup of Cooper Memorial Award in 1966 for the continent of Turkey and was appointed Commander of the Order of the British Empire in 1992 for his outstanding contributions to literature. He was also made an honorary fellow of the Royal Society of Literature, reflecting his deep impact on global literary and historical discourse. Across his long life, he authored influential works such as The Thy Hand, Great Anarch, and Culture in the Vanity Bag, establishing himself as one of the most original, fearless, and erudite voices of modern Indian letters. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Ronald Dahl, 13 September 1916 to 23rd November 1990. Ronald Dahl was a legendary British author whose widely imaginative stories and iconic characters seen in classics like Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Matilda, the BFG, and James and the Giant Peach made him one of the most influential children's writers of the 20th century. His exceptional storytelling earned him multiple honors, including the Edgar Allan Poe Award twice for his short stories, the World Fantasy Award for Life Achievement in 1983, and several New York Times Outstanding Book recognitions for his children's work. Earlier in life, Dhal served with distinction as a Royal Air Force fighter pilot during World War II and was awarded the Order of the British Empire in 1954. Many of his books were adapted into acclaimed films, television specials, and stage musicals, further solidifying his cultural impact. With its sharp wit, dark humor, and trademark twists, Dhal built a literary legacy that continues to captivate readers and shape modern children's literature across the world. His books have sold hundreds of millions of copies worldwide, making him one of the most widely read authors in history. Today is death anniversary of Mr. Douglas Cecil North, 5th November 1920 to 23rd November 2015. Douglas Cecil North was an American economist and Nobel laureate celebrated for his groundbreaking work in economic history and institutional economics. Born in Cambridge, Massachusetts, he served as a professor at Washington University in St. Louis and was a co-founder of the new institutional economics movement. North shared the Nobel Memorial Prize in Economic Sciences in 1993 with Robert Fazell for renewing research in economic history by applying economic theory and quantitative methods to explain institutional and economic change. His influential work including institutions, institutional change, and economic performance. Revolutionized the understanding of how institutions shape long-term economic growth. He was also a fellow of the American Academy of Arts and Sciences and a member of the National Academy of Sciences. Over his career, he received numerous honorary doctorates and international accolades for his scholarly contributions. North's research based economics, history, and political science, emphasizing the role of rules, property rights, and governance in development. He passed away in 2015, leaving a lasting legacy as one of the foremost thinkers in modern economic history. Today is birth anniversary of Satta Sai Baba, 23rd November 1926 to 24th April 2011. Satta Sai Baba was a highly influential Indian spiritual leader, humanitarian, and philanthropist whose teachings on love, service, and unity attracted millions of devotees worldwide. Although he did not seek or accept government awards, his life's work earned immense global recognitions through the vast network of Satyasai organizations established across more than 150 countries. He founded major institutions such as the Sri Satyasai Institute of Higher Medical Sciences, offering completely free world-class healthcare, and the Sri Satyasai Institute of Higher Learning, a deemed university providing free education. His large-scale humanitarian projects, including the Anantapur water supply project, the Chennai drinking water project, and extensive rural service initiatives, were widely acknowledged as transforming lives in underserved regions. Satyasai Baba was also honored through numerous international conferences, educational forums, and service awards given to the institutions he inspired. His legacy is celebrated for its blend of spiritual guidance and extraordinary charitable achievements that continue to impact millions. Today is birth anniversary of Miss Geeta Dutt, 23rd November 1930 to 20th July 1972. Geeta Dutt was one of India's most soulful and expressive playback singers whose magical voice enriched over 1,500 songs in Hindi and Bengali cinema and made her one of the defining musical icons of the golden era. She rose to fame with Bhakt Prahlad 1946 and achieved nationwide admiration with timeless classics like मेरा सुंदर सपना बीत गया, आज साजन मोहे आंग लगा लो, बाबूजी धीरे चलना, and वक्त ने किया हसीन सितम, each celebrated for its emotional depth and unique texture. Though she did not receive many formal awards during her lifetime, largely because the major film awards for playback singing were introduced later. She earned enormous artistic respect and became the preferred voice for legendary composers such as S. D. Burman, O.P. Nair, and Hemant Kumar. Her songs for Pyasa 1957, often considered among the finest soundtracks in Indian cinema, brought her enduring critical acclaim. Geeta Dutt's musical legacy continues to be honored through retrospectives, tributes, and releases that recognize her as one of the most gifted and unforgettable voices in Indian film music history. Today is birth anniversary of Mr. Krishna Chandar, 23rd November 1916 to 8th March 1977. Kishan Chandar Krishan Chandra was a prolific and widely admired Urdu Hindi writer whose powerful storytelling, social sensitivity, and poetic style made him one of the leading voices of the progressive writers movement, with over 200 novels, 30 collections of short stories, and numerous radio plays to his credit. His iconic short story Annadatta and masterpieces like Ek Gadhe Ki Sarguja Vikas and Hamari Dunia earned him deep respect across India and Pakistan. He was honored with the Padma Bhushan in 1969 for his outstanding contributions to literature, along with receiving the Soviet Land Nehru Award, the Nita Award, and multiple recognitions from the Urdu academics. Chandar also made a strong mark as a scriptwriter for All India Radio and later contributed significantly to Indian cinema. His writings stood out for their humanism, gentle humor, and compassion for the poor and marginalized, widely translated across languages. His literary legacy continues to inspire readers and remains an irreplaceable part of South Asian literature. Even decades after his passing, his works are still celebrated through pilgrims, treasure adaptations, and literary festivals. Your daily dose of wisdom ends here, but the journey never stops. Thank you very much for your patience. Request to like, subscribe, and share.